coming in.
And we are about to be underway with the VCW Tag Team Championship matchup. This is quite the test for the Wayward Sons. I would argue their biggest test so far as tag team champions.
And Eamon, one of the biggest matches we've seen here on Finish Line. Good call. Let's re-intro that right after ring the bell.
And we are about to be underway with this VCW Tag Team Championship matchup. Jim, I gotta argue that this might be the biggest test for the Wayward Sons. Brohemoth getting the jump in.
And the Wayward Sons can't even get out of the blocks. They got absolutely waffled before this thing got started.
Brohemoth and Gianni Michael Enrico getting this title match after winning the contendership against the Fourth Line on Finish Line. And I gotta say, this duo, Brohemoth and Gianni Enrico, wait, quick cover, this could be it already. Only two. This duo of Brohemoth and Enrico, not something on paper you would imagine, but has to be one of the most successful duos as of late. They have been getting the jump on just about everyone in their short run here in VCW.
They've been running roughshod all over the place here in Victory Championship Wrestling. The Italian strongman Gianni Michael Enrico, as we've talked about over the weeks here, Gianni is considered a thoroughbred, a true natural in the wrestling business, but that doesn't stop him from taking any and all shortcuts, including hiring that remorseless mercenary on the apron.
Going to work down here on Garrett Lee, the smaller of the two. Also the slightly least experience of the two members of the Wayward Sons. We've talked about their history. These two actually formed, in training camp to, Gavin Jacobs, in many ways training Garrett Lee, bringing him up in the business, and then having this, newfound friendship that transpired into one of the most successful tag teams in the area.
Absolutely, the Wayward Sons, one of the most cohesive, if not the most cohesive tag team in the tri-state area. But right now, they are just being steamrolled, absolutely bull rushed.
And now Gianni again joining in with Brohemoth here on those boots. When you're a new tag team, that's coming up in the wrestling business, it's so much harder than when you're just starting out as a singles competitor, because that teamwork, that synchronicity, that ability to, communicate with one another and get a game plan going on the fly, is so vital. And Gianni and Brohemoth consistently have been on the same page.
Yeah, it's almost like those two just organically fit together as a team.
And now Garrett Lee trying to work his way back up. Garrett Lee's a fighter. He's not going to take no for an answer. He's not going to, just take abuse lying down. Gianni now snatching up Garrett. Snap suplex.
Textbook, and that's what I'm saying. Gianni here covered. The Italian strongman can do it by the book. So precise inside the ring ropes.
And the way he nailed that snap suplex, floated right over into that cover. Very smart wrestler in that regard, but maybe taking a little too long to get Garrett, his win back.
Well, the arrogance of Gianni Enrico may be the only flaw in his game, but certainly not any of his physical tools.
Garrett needing to make a desperate tack here to Gavin Jacobs, but Gianni seeing it and realizing that cannot happen. Big enziguri. And that might have just wiped out Gianni right there. He is laid out.
The Italian strongman may not be seeing stars. He may be seeing rigatonis and lasagna circling around his head because he doesn't know where he's at.
Attacking with Gavin Jacobs. Going in on Brohemoth here. Big clotheslines.
Look out.
Spinebuster!
What power.
There is not a lot of... Wait, I think Brohemoth had the referee. He didn't see the tag by Gavin Jacobs. An unforced error there.
Yeah, referee George Ross was in a rough spot. If you don't see it, you can't call it. He's enforcing the rules here, but again, that doesn't stop Gianni and Brohemoth from exploiting the rule book.
Now working down on that ankle here is Gianni. Garrett Lee known for that diving senton. Very smart to try to, you know, pick apart one of those legs and maybe disassociate him from going to the air. Behemoth, though, coming in from behind. How do you deal with somebody the size of Behemoth? Well, maybe like that!
Off the back door went Garrett Lee, and in comes Gavin Jacobs.
Wiping out Behemoth, taking him to the outside.
Woodbridge, very resourceful. He's got the Italian strongman hooked up.
Big slam there. And now this could be it.
Does Garrett Lee have enough left to hit that senton?
Look at Gavin disposing of Behemoth. There it is! Senton onto Enrico cover. And a successful night and another retaining of the tag team titles for the Wayward Sons. Gavin Jacobs, Garrett Lee, still your VCW tag team champions. A tough fight from Behemoth, from Enrico. But Gavin Jacobs and Garrett Lee still standing tall.
The Wayward Sons, still your VCW tag team champions.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
Polsky Devil Felix Cause likes to talk about serving kielbasa and ruining people's lives. You want to get in my face because I wanted to enforce copyright and trademark laws and make sure you didn't infringe on Paul McCartney's birthday song? Well, guess what? You might serve up sausage, but I'm serving up a dish of justice cold.
What happens when a middle-aged lawyer with an emo haircut shows up to a birthday party he's not invited to? He crashes it! Lawless, I already cost you your match against CeeLo, but the VCW brass has given me the greatest birthday gift of all time. You and me, one-on-one. I'm gonna continue my 2024 undefeated streak. Copyright that.
We are about to be underway with, Jim, what I might call one of the weirdest grudge matches we've ever seen in Victory Championship Wrestling, but it is a grudge match, to say the least.
Listen, Amy Payton, there's a lot of things that happen in professional wrestling, but wasting cake should not be
As a slightly trying to be reformed fatty, I agree completely. David Lawless.
You look great, David.
Oh, well, thank you.
You look much better than David Lawless with his stupid face and his stupid mustache, his stupid knee brace.
That's not hard. But
and his stupid haircut, and his stupid boots, and his trunks.
And Felix Cause
feeling it.
He's got some interesting boots there, and he's using them to dance here in this ring. But Felix Cause, enraged after David Lawless, you know, taking this polite moment that he was giving to a fan to celebrate their birthday and shoving birthday cake in the face of Felix Cause. Getting Lawless all out of sorts here in the early going into this matchup, but also Felix Cause on a recent episode of Finish Line costing David Lawless a matchup against Pastor CeeLo. So Lawless, you know, the vengeful person that he is, has to be having that in his mind. Chop there in the corner, but Felix Cause, look at Cause just absorbing those chops from the gavel. Oh, Lawless. Cause able to take him out. Felix Cause
might be my new favorite wrestler, Eamon.
Quite impressive as we've seen in recent weeks. Cause now with hold of Lawless, slam.
Bottom drops out. Felix let gravity do the work right there.
And now off into the ropes goes Cause, staying right on top of Lawless, cross body block. Only two. I mean, you see the accordion, you see the the dancing. You see the sort of eccentricness of Felix Cause, but he's bringing it in that ring. Oh. Having Lawless goose. Oh, and Lawless going right to the eyes.
That'll cut anybody off. You can't see, you can't fight, and Lawless lowered the boom. Hate him or hate him, Lawless is a fungus on professional wrestling, but he's always very talented.
Big neck breaker there. Felix Cause gonna follow with a leg drop.
Beautiful vertical leap, maximizing impact, lateral press. Not enough body-on-body contact that time.
Lawless, I think maybe underestimating Cause to a certain extent here. Oh, God. Now just driving a boot right into that shoulder, and now...
I don't know if Lawless was trying to dance or was having a seizure. I'm not sure.
I think Cause did it much better, to say the least. But Cause trying to fight back up from the bottom.
Two-step, but it's not exactly the gavel strong suit.
But Cause, repeated body blows, and again to the eyes, this time driving the thumbs.
The referee may want to consider a disqualification right there. That was blatant.
You would think, of all people, a lawyer would have a better understanding or respect for the rules, but I mean, now that I think about it, it's kind of par for the course. Lawless.
Never underestimate how low Lawless will sink.
Now back Lawless again up into the corner, big body blows.
That's okay, let's see full option fly.
Has Cause set up on the top turnbuckle. This could be a very precarious position.
Yeah, this is dangerous.
And now.
Let's coordinate this, baby.
Oh, Lawless. Maybe gonna bend Cause up like his famous accordion. Possibly thinking superplex, but Cause able to block. Very nicely done. Oh, sends Lawless face first down into the mat. And now Cause.
That's one way to rearrange some facial features. Look.
Oh, what a headbutt there. Cranium meets cranium, and it lays out both competitors in this matchup. As we're in quite a bit of a standstill, Cause, can he use this momentum, build upon it, and put away the gavel? Clothesline by Cause.
He exploded out of the corner, building on the momentum.
Ooh, there's that running Yakuza kick.
Felix is feeling it.
Charging in the corner, big forearm shot, goes straight out into the apron. And that crazed look in the eyes of Cause, big splash.
Slingshot.
Maybe not the best cover on the shoulders there by Felix Cause, but when you build that momentum, when you have that string of maneuvers, you just try to get the pinfall the best way that you can.
Yeah, certainly with someone the caliber of David Lawless, if you have a chance for the victory, you have to take it.
Back in for that choke slam. No. Oh, Lawless goes right to the knee. Back off the ropes. Oh! There's that signature bulldog down to the back. And
Nasty
this could be
impact, very nasty.
No! And David Lawless is shocked, as so am I. Lawless not able to finish the job here.
Gavel showing some frustration. That's very rare, but that shows you how tough of a test Cause has been so far.
Big elbows. Has a hold. Choke slam. Nails him with it. No! Only two, but that was 2 7/8. Cause cannot get frustrated here. That was almost an upset victory from Felix Cause.
And now it's Felix Cause asking himself, what is it going to take?
Oh, Lawless tripping the legs.
Oh no, come on, damn it.
Out of the view of the referee, but Cause able to get a shoulder up.
Like a true ambulance chaser, Lawless trying to exploit the advantage of steel on here.
Cause has Lawless hooked. Gets him.
Hooks that leg.
And that is it! Felix Cause puts down the gavel. And what a victory for Felix Cause that he can be proud of. I gotta think, with a win like that, he might just shoot up the ranks here in VCW.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Come on, let's go!
Well, we're kicking things off here at Finish Line in an intense way as the VCW Heavyweight Champion Patrick Hayes just got the jump on Terry the Drunken Luchador.
And clearly Hayes is still incensed about what we've seen take place on this program.
Impromptu matchup here. And what you are referring to, Jim, is that upset victory by Colton Quinn impromptu matchup from last week's Finish Line where Patrick Hayes got embarrassed by the young up-and-coming Colton Quinn. Hayes is going to take out all that anger, all that frustration out on Terry, and it's just going to inflict a punishment. He's visualizing Colton Quinn right now.
Hayes has lost it.
I mean, that's a common occurrence for Patrick Hayes, but even more than before, Patrick Hayes, I don't think I've ever seen him as embarrassed as he was last week by Colton Quinn. Look at this.
Hayes is going to try to end the career of Terry before it ever gets started.
Oh, God. Size him up. Great buster right in the center of the ring.
And this is clearly more than enough here. Let's get this over with before Terry gets hurt.
Come on! Patrick Hayes is just going to...
Totally uncalled for, Eamon.
Just going to take every moment and savor it.
Well, this is disgusting.
It's absolutely beyond the pale what any wrestler should be doing in this ring. Again, has Terry again with the brain buster. And, oh, look at this. Hayes with the cover. Patrick Hayes, your winner here against Terry, the Drunken Luchador. But Patrick Hayes, your VCW Heavyweight Champion, still has that loss to Colton Quinn. So, oh, come on!
No, come on. We need help. Help, somebody.
Somebody get some help out here for Terry. This is ridiculous.
Colton Quinn? You want to embarrass me? You want to take away my precious sleep? I've been 7 days. I'll get to the bottom of revenge. And Colton Quinn? He's going after the victory. Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Then you're in for an asshole just like this.
Utterly disgusting.
And you can already see the welts on the back.
Someone get some help for Terry. I mean, this is not the way we wanted to kick off things this week on Finish Line, but
the champion has lost it. That's him. He's gone.
Absolutely gone. Patrick Hayes, your VCW Heavyweight Champion.